Assistant Director Williams.
I know who you are.
Fisher. Long time no see.
Stop looking. You won't find me. I know about your case against Lambert and me.
Well, after New York City, you disappeared. You went rogue. But if you come in, we can work something out.
No thanks. You've been after us since this mission started.
I had to be. You and Lambert went way over the line on this one.
Tens of thousands of lives were at stake.
Exactly. And we have ways to go about these things. But you and Lambert went off alone, taking unnecessary risks and making all kinds of blunders. Starting with Iceland. Remember?
Forget how to climb, Fisher? When Lambert asked me to show you the ropes, I didn't think he meant it literally.
Don't start, Hisham. Your support on this, remember?
Should I call Lambert and confirm that?
You won't have to.
Nice time.
You're en route to a power plant and foundry. We believe it's owned by Rahim Kadir, who's been supplying arms to terrorist groups all over the world. We need to keep an eye on this guy, and that's where you come in. Infiltrate the site, find their comm room, and plant the surveillance devices you were issued.
Piece of cake.
It should be, if you work together. But don't get cocky. Finish before sunup and we'll extract you by helicopter.
It's understood.
Good luck, you two.
Good news, folks. I've got some crates here. They're reinforced. It looks like Kadir wants the contents kept safe.
The mission was successful.
Be still.
Who are you? Did Takfir send you?
Yes, he did.
Good. Tell him we did it. We managed to steal the weapons. They're right outside, ready for transport.
Good job. I'll take over from here.
Quickly! We don't have much time before they find out about the theft.
Okay, now I'll haul you up.
We're too late. They left 2 goons behind, but the crates are gone.
Listen carefully. I want those men unconscious. Use your sticky shockers or your bare hands, whatever. But do not kill them. The recovery team is still en route and they'll pick up the targets for interrogation.
Where are the crates going?
No idea. We were only hired to take them from Kadir. That's it.
Who paid you?
A man named Takfir.
I need more than that.
Too bad. That's all I have. I know what's next. Just do it quickly.
Listen up. CIA's done some analysis. They think the weapons may have been stored in multiple locations around the plant as a precaution. I want you two to split up once you're inside, so we can cover more ground.
I'll go back outside and try to find another way in.
The crates are gone. The helicopter's lifted off. Sam, you absolutely have to find traces of this new weapon.
We have trouble. Like what? People are shouting in the lab, and our visitor is one of them.
This is a good place for a stick-up.
Sam, Lambert, I just reached one of the labs. It's empty. But there are signs that something very toxic was stored here. I'm moving to another room.
Keep on it, Hamza. Let's hope Fisher has better luck.
There must be some mistake. I was informed you already had the weapons.
We did.
You did?
Mr. Dufresne, I assure you that Rahim is handling the situation.
And what precisely is the situation?
Please, I will see if I can get you more information. Meanwhile, you are free to browse the schematics on the computer.
I have no use for schematics. I require the actual item. Boss? It's Emil. It appears that these idiots in Iceland have been burgled. Enrica and I are coming back immediately. Meet us at MSY.
Lambert, the lab's empty.
That's not good, Sam.
It looks like there was nothing here but those crates. This mission's a bust.
Not yet. We still might be able to retrieve some data on the weapons by accessing the computers in the lab.
One of them is behind bulletproof glass. I can't get in from this side.
Try your EEV. Use it to remotely access the computer. Nice work, Sam. That information should give us plenty of leads.
That mean you'll get off my case now?
I'll think about it.
This is a good place for a stick-up. This is a good place for a stick-up. Okay, Father Christmas. All the children are tucked in their beds. Done. I got info on the buyers. Now I'm going after Kadir.
No, you're not. Abort the mission.
What?
I said abort. You too, Hamza. You are to extract immediately.
The mission was to find the weapons. We haven't done that yet.
What's going on?
We have enough. I'm canceling your remaining objectives.
Like hell you are. I'm not going anywhere.
Sam, listen to me. We've got enough. Get out, now.
It's your call, Fisher. I'll stay if you do.
Listen carefully, both of you. I have other Splinter cells on standby, and I just activated them. Their mission is to destroy the foundry and everything in it. So you better clear out.
You're testing my patience, Lambert.
Believe me, Sam, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have a good reason. Something's happened.
What?
It's your daughter. The chopper's on its way. Lambert out. Move it, Fisher. We need to get the hell out of here now.
Sam? What's going on, Lambert?
I broke the news when I pulled him out of Iceland. He didn't take it well. Nobody would, losing their own flesh and blood. And he'd never be the same again. They say if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. Well, Sam didn't die. He had nothing to lose anymore, so he took the most dangerous mission of his career. That's how he ended up in Ellsworth Penitentiary. He was treated the same as anybody else. No better, no worse. It was no midnight run, for damn sure. He didn't need much help to look like hell, not since Sarah, his daughter, was killed. You hate to see a good man fall so far.
Is that all you got? Come on!
Me, I hope this mission would let him pull himself back together. We needed him. Prison. A hell of a place to save a man's life.
Lambert ordered you out? Just like that?
My daughter was dead.
And how does that take precedence over matters of national security?
It doesn't.
So you agree Lambert made a judgment error?
I won't answer that.
Fine. So the little information you did recover from Iceland told you that what was stolen from Rahim Kadir was not a weapon at all. It was red mercury, right?
Yes.
An explosive substance which, when added to small doses of plutonium, can easily create a 2-kiloton bomb the size of a baseball. And you and Lambert lost it.
We had a lead, Emile Dufresne. He tried to buy the Red Mercury before it was stolen.
So Lambert decided to infiltrate Dufresne's organization, hoping he'd take another shot at getting his hands on the Red Mercury. That's why he sent you in, undercover on American soil, clearly exceeding the NSA's mandate.
Our mandate is to protect American citizens. The CIA was dragging its feet. It was us or nobody.
But to infiltrate Dufresne's organization, you needed a way in. And you found it at Ellsworth Penitentiary.
We put Sam in Ellsworth Prison, not because he was a thief or a murderer, but because we needed him there. One of the prisoners, a man named Jamie Washington, was suspected of having ties to a domestic terrorist group whose name had started coming up on Third Echelon's radar. We needed to know what they were doing, and that meant getting someone on the inside.
Hey, Sam. You ready for this?
Yeah. Just give me a minute.
I'll meet you out back. But you better step on it. Come on. What the hell are you waiting for? Man, I am so psyched. I can feel it all coming together. I just can't wait to see my buddies in the JBA again. You should come along too, once we break out of here. How soon do we make our move?
Don't rush the plan, Jamie. That's the quickest way things can go wrong.
Yeah, I hear you. So what's the next step? Last time we grabbed the walkie-talkie. Where to this time?
I'm going back to the guard booth. What's the point of having only one walkie-talkie? We each need one in case we get separated during the escape.
Still got the lockpick?
Yep.
Good. Let me give you a boost.
You there? I got the goods.
Good, but you better fly back to your cell because they're about to do a count. If they see you missing from your bunk, we're in trouble.
On my way.
Attention all inmates. Meal and leisure time. 1 hour.
Way to be, Sam. Glad you came back in time.
Me too.
Look out, here's the guard.
Okay, apes. It's playtime. Don't do anything too stupid.
Fisher, you have a visitor. Follow me.
Hello, Sam. How are you?
Could be worse.
And how's Jamie Washington?
Fine, we've become best pals in the last 3 weeks.
So the mission is on track.
It is. He's already talking about introducing me to his friends in the JBA. Particularly the boss, Emile Dufresne. How are things on your end?
Rough. Most people at Third Echelon still believe the setup and think you've gone rogue. But Assistant Director Williams isn't one of them anymore. He did some digging, found out that we're trying to locate the Red Mercury by infiltrating Dufresne's organization. Now he's looking for an excuse to pull the plug.
How did he find out?
That was my fault, Sam. He managed to get his hands on the list of buyers you recovered from Iceland.
Then I need to break out with Jamie. Now.
Why do you think I'm here? Tonight's the night. Another Splinter Cell team is sneaking inside. They'll provide you with all the cover you need to get out. PDA on the counter has the prison's layout on it. Take it.
Thanks. Anything else?
3 things. I ran a check on Barnum, the man you said Washington wants dead. Whatever happens, you cannot let Barnum die. He's an important witness for the Department of Justice. Second, near the morgue you'll find a hidden disk with information on Washington from the prison's computers. It may help you later on. Final point, and I can't stress this one enough, Sam. No casualties. You're going to be on a thin moral tightrope. The JBA has to trust you, but so does the Assistant Director. If the JBA suspects you are a traitor, or if Williams thinks you are playing too risky, then it's over either way. Every decision you make will have consequences. It's not an easy situation for you, but I wouldn't trust the Red Mercury to anyone else. Good luck, Sam. I'll keep in touch from time to time through your cochlear implant.
Sam, quick. Barnum's in the courtyard. I'll lay low till you get here, but now's our chance to get rid of him. We have a possible situation. Barnum is alone in the courtyard with Jamie Washington. I suggest sending backup just in case.
Damn. Jamie's in trouble.
This is gonna be good!
Looks like you could use a spotter, Washington.
Bring it
Too bad you got
on,
me instead.
Mother.
Barnum!
Stay out of this!
Not a chance. Get off him. Now.
Wait your turn, Fisher. There's enough beatings to go around.
I always got in line.
All three of you, go to the wall. Put your hands against it now.
You just made a big mistake! They're gonna have to hose you up to concrete when I get through with you!
Well, now that I've got him, what do I do with him? Jamie hates this guy. If I kill him, I'm Jamie's best buddy for life, which is good for the mission. But Lambert doesn't want casualties. He's got Williams breathing down his neck. One or the other. Gotta decide.
That's it. You asked for this.
Are you okay?
Never mind me. Finish him off.
I gotta get him.
Fisher. Fisher. Hey, Fisher. Thanks for saving my ass. Glad you let Barnum's in one piece.
I'm not that interested in the past life. I have a problem with violence.
Me too. I keep on starting it. I think we set off the fight out there. Maybe we can bust out of here without we get shot or something. Should have some of the doctor drillers.
Which way did the riot go? Let's try that again. Where did they go?
They went toward the old cell blocks. The guards too. Except the guys who went to the security wing.
Why? All the doors are already open.
Just on this wing. Everywhere else is still locked down. Whoever did this knew exactly who they wanted to let out. Someone hacked the door system.
That's what makes you think.
Come on. Let's move it.
Jamie, wait. Jamie, where are you?
In trouble, buddy. I got jumped by a bunch of crazies and they locked me in somewhere.
Where?
The windows are dirty. I don't know.
Relax and concentrate.
Sam, they locked me in the gas chamber. Come get me quick.
I'm on my way. Stay calm.
Sam, where are you?
Jamie, quiet. You're gonna give away my position.
Thanks, Fisher.
Don't mention it. That's nice. But let's concentrate on getting out of here first.
Oh, sure, Sam. Once we're outside, everyone will still be looking for us. You're a smart guy. You think maybe you can go into the prison records and fake our deaths or something? The sweet taste of liberty. I owe you big for this, Sam. You know that offer I made you on the inside is still good.
Tell me more about your friends.
Emile Dufresne. He founded the JBA. That's short for John Brown's army. Emile's a man with ideas and vision, and the will to make them reality. You know what I mean?
Sounds exactly like what I'm looking for.
Great, come on. We got a long ways to go to New Orleans.
Jamie wasn't happy that I didn't kill Barnum. I hope his testimony was worth the trust it cost me. After Ellsworth, Washington and I traveled to the JBA headquarters in New Orleans. It's where I met the family. First up was the man in charge, Emile Dufresne. I remembered him from Iceland. Next was his lieutenant, Carson Moss. Can't say we hit it off. The person who was going to handle the weapon was Enrica Villablanca. She wasn't much older than my daughter. And finally, there was B.J. Sykes, the techie in charge of their security systems. One man I didn't get to meet was Cole Yeager. It seems Dufresne was afraid Yeager was plotting to take over the JBA. So he sent me on an errand to pump Yeager for information, hoping Yeager might try to get the new recruit aside. my way to see Jaeger, I had an opportunity to sneak into the compound's restricted area, so I took it.
Okay, Sam, here's the deal. I've got some friends. They call themselves John Brown's Army. We're gonna go meet up with them. I can get you in with us, if you're interested. And I'm thinking you just might be. Follow me, Sam. Welcome to your new home. Most of the compound's off limits until Emile Dufresne, that's the boss, signs off on it. But I can at least take you to your quarters and show you around.
Got it.
Henderson, Sully, get over here and help escort the fresh meat.
Welcome back, Washington. Who's your little prison friend?
This is Sam Fisher. He helped bust me out. He's gonna be just fine.
All right, Fisher. Just don't screw up. You and I won't have any problems. You got it?
Got it.
Follow me, Sam. You'll be bunking in here, Sam. Hope you don't snore.
Fisher, you're with me. Come along.
Catch you later. I was supposed to be in the server room 5 minutes ago anyway.
What do you want me to do?
Die. But that's not an option.
Listen, Moose.
It's Moss. Get it right or pay the price. Just shut up and follow me. Emile says to see if you'll be useful in the field. We're gonna need a safecracker. Complete the training course and open the safe at the end. There's one in there. Think you can handle that? Now when I get back, I expect the safe to be open and you to be here. Got it?
Got it. Hurry.
Clear.
You sure about that? We just got a new variable in the equation. If anything changes, you let me know.
Gimme.
I'm Enrica. I'd love to chat, but I'm a little busy. You've managed to impress Emile with your credentials, though. He's gonna ask you to hijack a supertanker for him. Come back another time, please. Duty calls.
Bloody hell, where did I get that screwdriver? There it is. Better get back in there.
So
what did you do? I tried to remount the drive.
Space here, buddy.
The longer you make me wait, the less I like you. You know that? Now let's see if you're worth waiting for. Not bad. Now let's see how you handle something a little tougher. Come on.
Lambert, come in.
Sam, what's your status?
I'm inside the restricted area. I managed to sneak in undetected while running an errand for Emil. What's new at home?
You brought us some goodwill at Ellsworth, and you kept Barnum alive. Good job. I stashed your equipment already. Did you find it?
Yeah, I got it. Wasn't easy to snuggle in, though. So what's the plan?
Intel. We set up a surveillance grid on the outside. But the JBA's electronic countermeasures are keeping us from hearing anything on the inside. You may have noticed some problems with your equipment as well. We need you to tone the jamming down by reducing its electricity input. Blueprints indicate the compound has been rewired so many times that each area is now regulated by a different fuse box. Find all 4 boxes and tap into them. There should be one on the roof, one near the entrance, one in the warehouse, and one in the loading bay. Their location is on your minimap.
Anything else?
Yes. If someone spots you, or if they detect the drop in their grid, the new guy is going to be their first suspect. You can't afford that. While you're there, find ways to prop up your cover and divert suspicion to someone else.
Emil is already suspicious of one of his people. Cole Yeager.
If that's the case, Yeager might be useful to us. Send me any info you find and we'll go from there. Lambert out.
Job's done, Lambert. I got the fuse boxes.
Good. On to your next task.
Make it quick. I have to get back before they find out I'm here.
I know, but this has to be done right. It's too important, Sam.
So what's next?
Find their server. It's probably on the 2nd floor of the compound. Once you're there, open up a connection to Fort Meade. We'll sift around their system, see if we can find anything.
On my way.
All right.
This is the dirt on Cole Yeager. Looks like he's plotting to take over the JBA. I'm not sure Emil will like that. If I send this to Emil, Yeager's dead within the hour. But if I send it to Lambert, there might be a chance to extract Yeager and pump him for information.
This is Emil. If anyone sees Cole Yeager, tell him I want him in my office. Now.
Now get back to the public area before your absence is noted.
think I've got enough on Enrica.
Sam Fisher, glad you're here. I was getting a little tired. I'd like you to meet Cole Yeager. Here you go.
What do you want me to do with this?
What do you think? I'm not convinced.
Enrica mentioned something about a supertanker.
Did she? Okay, I'll give you one chance to prove yourself. Your flight leaves in 30 minutes.
Where am I going?
You'll find out when you get there.
Then he sent you to Russia.
He needed a tanker. Didn't say why. A smuggling ship was trapped in the ice in the Sea of Okhotsk. They dropped me in to clear the area and secure the tanker for them. I never want to see another ship again.
Here are your tasks, Fisher. First, secure the area. I want the mercenary guards dead so they can't wake up and shoot our allies in the back. Second, disable the explosives they've set in the ice. We don't want the ship to be free just yet. Finally, disable their communications network so they can't report anything. When that's done, board the ship and secure the captain. Our man on the inside will drop you a rope.
Sam, disregard Emil's orders. Do not kill these mercenaries, just knock them out. We'll extract a few of them for interrogation.
I know, but I don't like the way things are going out here. Besides, the ice will still be here tomorrow.
Done.
You're progressing nicely. Head for the captain's cabin on the upper decks. Once you've subdued him, the ship will be ours.
Sam, while you're on the ship, I have two assignments for you. Hide a tracker in the communications room. Until we know what Dufresne needs this tanker for, we have to track it. Then I want you to get information about the ship's cargo. Make sure the contents aren't dangerous.
This is not your lucky day.
Kill me if you want. I'll tell you nothing.
I respect your loyalty to your captain.
The captain? You want information about that pig? Why didn't you say so?
Start with what you don't like about him.
He drinks! Like a fish. And then he turns into a raving lunatic.
What's he like when he's not drinking?
He's asleep.
You, thief! I saw you on the cameras. You cannot hide from me. You want my boat, huh? You think you can take her away from me? I do not think so, my friend. Nobody takes my ship away from me. Do you hear? Nobody! She is mine!
I'll bet he's great fun at parties.
I'll scuttle this ship before I let you have her. There are 4 bombs hidden on board, and I've armed them to go off in 10 minutes. You and I are going to the bottom of the sea together, my clever friend. What do you think about that?
You'll never make it. I have booby traps hidden all over this ship. You think you're so smart? Well, guess what? I reset the timer. Now you only have 3 minutes left. Damn you, Splodge. I still have some surprises left for you.
That settles it. Now all that's left is take care of the captain. Lambert, I checked the cargo. It's not what we're looking for. It's drugs.
Roger that. At least it's not weapons. I'll let people know. Good work, Fisher.
That settles it. Now all that's left is take care of the captain.
Good work, Fisher. One of our allies, Masood Ibn Yusuf, will take over from here. I need you elsewhere. We're going to Shanghai, you and I. There's a Pakistani nuclear scientist there who's selling some very useful information. We're going to meet with him and get that information. If he's lucky, we'll even pay him for it. I'll see you in Shanghai.
All right, Bishop. While Moss and I are doing business with Dr. Aswad, you're going to break into his office and steal his notes from me. When we call you... Hey, hold it steady up there! Fisher, hurry! Check the pilot! We're going down! Get him out of the cockpit! Stay here and keep an eye on those guys until further notice.
You fly like crap.
Hey, what are you doing? All main checkpoints report in. Everybody keep your eyes open.
How do we know it works? It works. Don't try to trick me into lowering the price. I want you to come down by 200 million. I'll come down 10 million. I am not haggling with you. I'll come down 100 and you come up 100. I am being generous. But how do we know it works?
Fisher, heads up!
This is Hisham. Looks like the helicopter's here. It's about time. Base, do you know what this train is for? I'm not sure what you're asking. Hang on. I'm going to check something out.
We need to go up to the meeting room and sample the substance Aswad is selling. NSA is flipping out about this. We're now their #1 priority.
That wouldn't be the first time.
We don't want Masood or Emil getting them.
More? Mushroom?
On my way to the roof to talk to you.
It's raining, Moss, and I don't have a raincoat your size. Just tell me what you have to say.
Okay, Fisher, the meeting is wrapping up. The healer was ready. We'll be down shortly. Fisher, we're gonna blow the windows. Stand clear!
I never learned what happened to Yeager.
But let's get back to you. Your assignment for the JBA was to rob a train in New York?
A private train used by a bank to transfer liquid assets without drawing attention.
Did you know what the money was for?
No, but Emil didn't want any witnesses. He ordered me to kill anyone I came across. Lambert told me the exact opposite. 0 casualties.
Who supplied your equipment for this robbery?
Lambert was posing as an arms dealer. He sold equipment to Dufresne so I could still have access to my usual gear.
That was a big risk.
Too big.
Fisher, Enrica, the train has already arrived, and the valuables are being loaded on board. We will be hijacking the train, but we still need the code to its vaults. Fisher will obtain that from the station chief. If you encounter anyone, strike first and leave no potential witnesses alive. Fisher, you will notice I've given you only part of the equipment you requisitioned. We have a new supplier, but if you want more equipment, you have to earn it. Dufresne out.
Here's where we go our separate ways.
The station is that way. Give me a boost. I'm going to the security room. I'll deactivate the fan so you can access the vent.
Keep me posted if anything happens.
I see you've done this sort of thing before.
Remember, Sam, these are civilians ahead. No casualties.
Emil said no witnesses. He'll be suspicious if I leave anyone alive.
You have your orders, Sam. Do what's best.
I have some good news for you. I've hacked the security center's cameras and can tell you where the station chief is.
Don't keep me in suspense.
He's 2 rooms north of you, talking with one of the guards. How's that for useful information?
I should take you on all my train robberies.
You say the nicest things. Enrica out. Okay. The security cameras have been fed a 20-minute loop of all clear. You don't have to worry about surveillance.
I'm impressed.
Get used to it.
When did you sign on, kid? Just last year. You're just a baby. Get a load of this. I served through the blackout of '08.
You lived through that?
Hell, I was out in the middle of it.
Sam, you have to find cover right now.
I don't have a lot of options here.
Create one. There's a guard right on top of you.
Fisher, the station chief should be just ahead. Get the code from him, and then kill him.
Belay that order, Sam. Do not kill the chief. No casualties.
You ready for a little excitement?
I've got a dozen guards.
We won't get here before I break your neck.
Fine. What do you want?
The access code.
I can't give that to you.
Can't or won't.
1773.
Guess what? You pass.
Attention! Attention! The vault is now closed. All currency has been loaded onto the vault car. The train will be leaving the station shortly. Security is now code green. Repeat. Security is code green.
Well done. Now, board the train before it leaves the station and get to the driver.
How's it looking tonight?
Attention!
Get home early tonight.
You say that every time, and we never get out of here early.
It looks good from here, Sam. That was some nice work.
Feeling is mutual. You can relax now. I'll take it solo from here.
I wouldn't want to cramp your style. Just be careful, all right? Just remember 3 things. The first is that you have to disable the train's communications capability so they can't warn anyone when we change tracks. You only have 8 minutes, so hurry. The second thing is, don't worry about the paper money. Emil only wants the gold and the diamonds in the locked cars. And finally, be careful, all right?
If I cut these cars loose, I save the guys inside from the crash and minimize the pileup. Next.
Ain't gonna argue with the paycheck.
I won't tell them you said it.
God damn! Rusty! Okay, Sam, you're good to go.
What are you doing?
Getting there faster.
No, we have to stop. There's a wall.
Don't even think about it. Stay cool and you'll be fine. Hold tight. Talk to me, Lambert. I've got a bloodbath here.
You promised me no body count on this one, Sam. We need to meet. Pronto. Drop point Charlie, tomorrow night, usual time. Got it?
Oh, yeah. I got it.
I had a feeling you'd be a useful addition from the moment Jamie brought you to us. Good work obtaining those notes. I'm not sure who else I could have trusted to get them. Enrica will no doubt find them very useful for her work, which is of course at the core of what the JBA is doing. I'm sure she'll have more to say to you about it once we're back in New York. Just be careful, Fisher. I need her happy and productive, at least for now.
About time, Sam.
You're taking a hell of a chance coming out here now.
It was necessary. Your implants fuzzed, and this intel can't wait. We found the Rublev, and Masoud ibn Yusuf's men are training on it. Now throw in the fact that what you stole in Shanghai was red mercury.
Should I just roll a grenade under the conference table?
I wish you could, but if you take out Emil, we risk losing Masoud and Tadfir, and we need to get all of them at once.
Too bad.
You're telling me. Your pal Emil has a nuke starter kit. His buddy Masoud will use that tanker to deliver it, and we have to wait until we have all the pieces of the puzzle.
He's not my pal.
Glad to hear that, because I was starting to feel unloved. I need you to break into his office and get the specs on what he's doing. I'll contact you as soon as I can.
That works.
I will. I'm not going to leave you out here on your own.
There you are. Normally I don't have to look this hard for a man.
So?
Forget it. Come on, there are some mines I need you to assemble. Oh, before I forget, Snigoski, you know, the pilot, he didn't make it. If you could get his body out of the infirmary and down to the furnace room before he gets right, I'd really appreciate it.
Piece of cake.
I need to run. Emil wants to see me in his office, but I'll be back as soon as I can.
I'll do my best.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Henry?
Emil, I was just headed up.
No need. How are the mines coming along?
Fisher's finishing them off now.
I hope he's got a steady hand.
Me too. Are you sure we need to test the bomb in Cozumel like this?
Absolutely. We need to send a message to the world.
But we can test the detonator without killing all of those people.
We'll be killing a lot more later. Trust me, sacrifice is a necessary one. And if that bomb does not go off, I'm going to be looking for someone to take their place. You understand me?
Yes, Emilio.
Good girl. I'll talk to you later.
I still think you're worrying too much.
When you've got Red Mercury on site, Jamie, it's impossible to worry too much.
You're probably right. So can I see those schematics?
Let me fetch the blueprints from the safe. Wait here.
All right. Let me take another look.
Am I right about the detonator?
You're right. Let me get back to the lab and we'll get this thing made.
Good night, Jamie.
Sam. Oh, you're just full of surprises, aren't you?
I do my best.
You're not cleared to be up here. I'm gonna have to report this, Sam.
Mixing business and pleasure can get tricky.
You're telling me. I'll tell you what. Next time, bring flowers. This time, I'll let you slide.
The money gave Dufresne the opportunity to discover who'd stolen the Red Mercury from Iceland. Then he got himself a sample to use both as a test and a diversion. He had the samples shipped to Cozumel. We followed soon after. The target was a cruise ship with 2,000 souls on board. Dufresne wanted us to plant the Red Mercury bomb and get out. Lambert wanted me to prevent the detonation by tampering with its trigger mechanism, Enrica's cell phone. But you interfered and made everything worse.
I couldn't rely on you, Fisher. The stakes were too high.
What we're doing, Sam, is very simple. This is a dry run for the real operation, the big one that's going to get our point across to the government. Before we do that, though, we need to know that our tech works, and that's where you come in. I need you to place an explosive on board the cruise ship we booked you on. You'll want to plant it in the navigation room. We've got the ship's schematics, and the route you should take leads you through the casino and the bar, then down to the pool and through the steam vents to where you need to go. I know that's a lot to remember, but there's a lot riding on this. Do it, Sam, and do it right. I'll see you when you get back.
Fisher, we have successfully smuggled the Red Mercury device on board. Get it while Enrica fixes the comm relay.
Roger that, boss.
Rise and shine, lover boy.
Funny, you don't sound like Enrica.
Brilliant. Now get your butt in gear and do something. CIA's operational intel's best guess is that they're doing a field test on their bomb construction. According to the blueprints on that bomb, we've got maybe one chance of preventing it from going off.
What do I need to do?
When you plant the bomb, note the detonation frequency. Enter that into the main server back at HQ so we can get our hands on it.
And we evacuate the ship just in case.
The Mexican authorities are being stubborn about that. You'll have to force their hand. Place smoke bombs in the vents and let them think there's a fire. We can apologize later.
I'm not on board, but I am hooked into their security systems. Remember, I need you to plant the bomb in the navigation room toward the prow of the ship. But the corridors are crawling with police, and you can't let yourself be seen. This one has to go right. Be careful, Sam. The guards are concentrated in the casino. Just sit in the shadows until it's safe to move, okay?
Are you gonna give me orders every 10 feet? You remind me of my former boss.
Fisher, bad news. A.D. Williams doesn't want the JBA to plant the bomb.
Enrique's cell phone is the trigger mechanism. I'll get a hold of it and disable the ignition sequence.
That's too unreliable. We're talking thousands of lives here.
I do this or my cover's blown. Does Williams have any suggestions?
I'm afraid so. He warned the local authorities of a possible terror threat. The boat should be crawling with police about now.
Nice drinks. Nice fish.
Nice guards, too. Be careful, they're all over it. I'd suggest not getting detected. Hang on. I think I lost you. Yep. Also hooked the security system up to my PDA. Should be able to access it remotely now.
Didn't know you were that good a hacker.
Nothing to do with me. Just using one of Dayton's programs. See you in a bit. Uh-oh. Sam, you've got company.
Where?
Right where you're about to come out. Hide, big guy. Thank God. All right. I've unlocked the door to the hammam steam room. There's a vent leading out of there that'll take you right up to the navigation deck. I don't exactly have a choice here, Sam. If this doesn't work, Emil's gonna blame me, and that tends to be fatal.
Remind me why we want to blow up this ship.
Emil wants to test the device. Don't worry, it's a test, no more.
That doesn't strike me as Emil's style.
The boat is nearly empty, Sam. It's just a couple of Coast Guards and a few tourists. It's a small liability.
Once or twice.
Good, because you're gonna have to do it without me. Just climb down here. My phone will verify a working signal once you're done. Then we can get the hell out of here.
And how are we doing that exactly?
I've got it covered. You just worry about the bomb.
I'm done.
Damn it. Sam, did my phone fall out of my pocket? Can you see it? We need it to trigger the bomb. If anything goes wrong, Emil is gonna have my head.
I've got it. I'll give it to you at the extraction point.
Nice work, Sam. You've got an exit route through the side door. I'll see you soon. Whatever you were doing, what exactly were you doing, Sam?
Don't get paranoid.
We just planted a bomb. Paranoid is appropriate. In any case, the signal is strong and you've got an exit point to the water from the side door. Now get a move on.
Come on.
So far, so good, Sam. The bomb is in place, and you're in one piece. And that's about all I could ask for. Come on back home. Emil's gonna want an audience for when he detonates it. And it had better go off. If it doesn't, he's going to be looking for someone to blame, and we're the obvious targets.
Where's the emergency lighting? Someone get to the generator and put it back online. God damn it! I want power restored in the next 2 minutes, you hear me?
Working on it, sir.
Well, work faster!
Sorry about the blackout, but advise us some time to talk.
What's up, Lambert?
There's a little matter of a boat with a bomb. Since you caught the detonation frequency, you can use your watch to broadcast a jamming signal. Then you can go look in the surveillance room to see if Emil's got another one on site.
That should be easy enough.
It will be once you upload the fingerprint scanning app I'm sending you. That'll get you through the lock.
Got it.
You'd better get it. It's not just us on the line anymore.
There you are, Fisher. Come on. I can use your particular talents.
What do you want me to do?
Some decryption work. After our pilot problems in Shanghai, I'm a little suspicious of our partners. Particularly when I'll be meeting with them in Kinshasa shortly.
Why?
Why me? To discuss next steps. After we deal with the floating monument to excess you see on screen there. Why would they want to kill me? Ideology. We're dedicated to tearing down a corrupt government. They're a bit more fanatical.
I see.
Going somewhere fishing? Don't worry about it. Just crack the encryption on the email on this computer. I'll be back shortly, and you can tell me if they're trying to kill me or not. Borderline?
Probably. E equals MC squared, Emil. That's what you get out of the fusion reactor. You know it as well as I do.
I know. But I think you needed a reminder on how high the stakes are. Don't think you can back out. Now, or ever.
Detonate. Place is working perfectly.
You sure about that?
Positive.
I don't care who we have to make a deal with. They're gonna help us to take back this country, and I'll be the first to take that.
For doing this that we do. What does Masood have to say? Aha, he's claiming innocence. Well, that's a relief. Now come on, it's time for the fireworks. Is everything working?
Yes.
Then you have nothing to worry about. Good. We're all here. Gentlemen, I give you the future. In 3, 2, 1. Son of a bitch! It's not going off!
Try it again.
I did! It's not going off! We've been screwed!
What are you talking about?
Apparently, the bomb has been disabled. And since nobody knows about it except us...
It's someone in here.
There's only one person it could be. So mind telling me that's why.
I didn't. Emil, I swear. I didn't want to do it, but I would never...
Now get out of here, all of you. I need to figure out how to explain this in Kinshasa. We are poor men, Mr. Fisher. Failure is a luxury we cannot afford. But it's the result of laziness, poor discipline. And all that can be corrected. New habits form. Don't you think, Enrique?
I'm the one that screwed up, not her.
Sir, if... What is it, Moss?
Nothing.
I thought so. We have no margin for error. None of you should ever forget that.
I followed your orders and saved over 2,000 people, Williams. Even though Dufresne took it out on me and Enrica.
After that came Kinshasa. Why did Dufresne take you with him?
Security. Dufresne was closing the Red Mercury deal, but he wasn't sure about his new allies. He kept me out of sight to step in if things went sour. That was when all of Lambert's planning paid off. I was on site and left alone, so I could listen in on Dufresne's meeting. We finally learned what he was planning.
You're coming to Kinshasa with me, Fisher. I'll be delivering some weapons to a client there. But the real reason I'm going is that I've got to meet with our partners in this enterprise. The men who are helping us and making it all possible. You remember Massoud, the man you handed the Rublev over to. He'll be there. So will Alejandro Tocqueville, who's bankrolling our entire operation. Having the three of us in one place is, of course, extremely dangerous. That's why security will be very tight. And that's why I'm bringing you. You're my ace in the hole, Fisher. I don't want anybody to know you're here, not with the rebels in charge. That's why you'll stay out of sight with the weapons in the truck. Don't move until I get back.
I should come with you.
This is different from Shanghai, Fisher. I don't want another bloodbath.
I can't protect you from down here.
Both Alejandro and Massoud have men all over the top floors. Just stay here unless I say otherwise.
Fisher, this is Hisham. Alejandro and Massoud are both here, along with your guy. And we have no idea why the hell they're meeting up. I can't do anything to risk my cover, so you're gonna have to find out what they're up to.
What's our next move?
I do know that they're using a specially prepared, secured room in the hotel for the meet. It can only be accessed through the roof, but I don't know what specific security measures they've taken. coming, Sam. Too late to escape the room. Hide in the ceiling. Sam, they're coming. Hurry up.
Have you swept the room for bugs?
20 minutes ago.
Okay, we're all here. What do you want, Alejandro?
Where the hell is my bomb, Emil?
Alejandro, be patient. You've already got the supertanker. The bomb leaves Emil's headquarters tomorrow. Emil, are you calm?
I'm always calm.
Since we're all here, I think we should share our targets.
No. We agreed to keep that secret.
My man will be carrying his bomb across the border into Mexico City.
Los Angeles.
And mine will flatten New York.
We have a mole.
Who?
Fisher, I want to see you right now. Don't move from the parking lot.
Fisher.
Emil?
We've got a mole. And I think you know who it is. It's Hisham.
Which one was he?
One of Masood's. You met him in Shanghai.
Right.
He's heading through the market towards the palace. Find him and kill him.
Consider it done. I'm here.
It's about time. I was starting to think I'd have to send someone out to get you two.
Nice.
Get up the tower. You find all the equipment you need at the top.
I'm at the top of the tower.
Good. Your rifle is equipped with a laser mic. Find Hisham in the palace, but don't shoot him yet. Until we know what he's doing, we won't know how many people you have to kill.
Maybe I could concentrate. I'll be back in touch once he's dead.
Don't you dare turn me off. You hear me,
Hisham Hamza, do you copy? This is Irving Lambert. I'm Fisher's NSA handler.
Friend of a friend. I owe you guys big time.
CIA is telling me the rebels rigged the palace with C4. Can you confirm?
I can confirm. They're gonna blow it up as a victory celebration.
That's just what I hoped. Fisher, get Hisham away from the palace ground. We'll get a team cracking the frequency of those detonators.
Yes.
Your friends in the JVA should be suitably impressed.
Now shut up. There is more at stake here than... Millions of people are going to die.
No, you are done talking.
Please, you're not listening to me.
That is it. One more word.
Fisher. Thank God. That was you with the sniper rifle, wasn't it? That's twice you've saved me.
I owe you one, remember? Grab on. We're We're getting out of here. Let's go.
There's a CIA safe house just ahead. Throw me over the fence, and I can take it from there. Listen, before we go in there, I just want to say thanks again.
Not necessary.
Yeah, well, good luck, Fisher.
Sam, we've got the frequency of those C4 detonators. Get the hell away from the palace, now!
Emil.
Fisher, where the hell have you been?
Dealing with your problem.
You've killed Hisham?
Not yet.
Then what the hell are you...
Now I've killed him.
A man after my own heart. But one piece of advice. Never disobey my orders again. Come on back, Fisher. We got things to finalize in HQ.
Sam, Hisham made it through. Now that he's safe, you need to go back to the HQ and stop the bombs.
Gotcha.
The 2 bombs need to be disabled. Our best chance to do that is to defuse them on site. I'll contact you once you're back there.
Letting Hamza live caused you some trouble with Dufresne, but at least you had enough sense not to kill him.
Hisham's a good man, and the mission was accelerating. Dufresne was receiving 5 red mercury devices. All of them were going to be detonated at the same time. One of them was going to be on the Alcosta tanker to be taken into Los Angeles Harbor. The second was being choppered to Nashville, where the president was making an appearance. The last 3 were for New York City. But first, Emil smuggled the bombs into the States through his headquarters in New Orleans. While I was back there, I managed to sneak into the restricted area again. But I'm sure you remember that. Lambert, I'm back in the restricted area.
Lambert isn't here.
Williams. What's going on? Where's Lambert?
Lambert's been captured. Dufresne got him a few hours ago.
What? What are you talking about?
Come on, Fisher. He knew he was risking this back when he started posing as Emil's new weapons supplier.
What do I do?
You make a choice. You need Emil to trust you, right? That's the point of this whole operation. To gain his trust so he'll lead you to the Red Mercury. Well, you can seal Emil's trust forever. All you have to do is plant information confirming that Lambert is a government agent. Then everything suspicious in the last few weeks falls on him. Lambert takes the fall, and you're in the clear. Or you could plant information confirming Lambert's cover. That way he might be saved. But it doesn't really help the mission, does it? You and Lambert started this game, Fisher. Now you play it. All the way.
Are you enjoying this, Williams? You wanted us to fail from the beginning.
I want the JBA stopped, Fisher. But when you and Lambert started this crazy operation, I had to watch how it played out. Here are your orders. Steal a list of Emil's contacts out of his office. Lambert's notes indicate that it's in an abandoned bomb shelter underneath the warehouse. The schematics are on your PDA.
I could use a little help.
Anything you want.
Why is the JBA working with foreign terrorists? It doesn't seem like your style.
It was Emil's idea. He said that sometimes you have to use them to defeat them. Everyone else was against it.
But Emil outvoted you.
What he says goes.
So much for democracy.
What?
Lambert or the mission. If I confirm Lambert's cover, Emil might set him free. But then he'll still wonder who the mole is. If I let him know Lambert is a federal agent, Emil will kill him. But he'll be satisfied. The mission can continue. I don't know anymore. I just don't. I'm the mission. I'm not letting Lambert die.
Fisher, this is Emil. You are not in your bunk. Get in touch with me immediately and tell me where you are. Otherwise, I will have no choice but to assume the worst and respond accordingly. Mr. Fisher, I get suspicious of any man who keeps got my last instruction. Fisher has been located.
Fisher, our spotters have located the Nashville and Los Angeles bombs. One is on the dock, the other is on the roof. They're being loaded now. You have to defuse them before they ship.
It's been tampered with, I think. It'll need serious work. 6 weeks out of warranty and bam, the thing starts screwing up.
Fisher, I want to see you in your quarters in 5 minutes. Be there.
We're on the edge of great things, Fisher, and I owe it all to you. Without your work, we would have been betrayed, assaulted, and killed. Instead, we're on our way back home with everything we need to succeed. Hamza is dead, the bombs are nearly ready, and our allies are prepared to act. History will remember our names, Fisher. Of that I have no doubt. Because of what you've done, we're going to set the world on fire. You know what you have to do.
Drive the bomb to the dock, load up the boat, and deliver the package to Masood's people offshore. I got it.
Take care of this person. We can't afford any mistakes. Not now.
There won't be any.
Of course not. Fisher, Jamie, you're with me. We got some business in the interrogation room.
Sir.
What is it?
We've got trouble. It looks like there's a SWAT unit out there at the compound perimeter.
Ah, I know why they're here. Keep an eye on them, but don't start anything. All personnel. The moment we have been vigilant against is here. Report to the firing range to be issued weapons. Blast shutters will seal off sensitive areas of the compound. And prepare to defend yourselves. A meal out. So, let me introduce you to our latest problem. Jamie caught him inside the compound. It's like he was looking for somebody, which pushes up our timetable.
You think he's CIA?
I don't care if he's PTA. Because I like you, Sam. You get to do the honors. You got your orders, Fisher. Jamie, you have yours.
You can give the boys in the surveillance room a show. Put him out of his misery. Nice! Proof it! I'm gonna catch up with Emil. See you in hell, buddy.
All clear.
The bomb. Stop it. Take them all out if you must. Whatever it takes.
Sam? What are you doing here? Your real work, I guess. Let me help you. I can get you past the retinal scanner.
Why?
Because Emil's going to detonate the bomb rather than let the police seize it, and I don't want to die. And take this. It might be useful.
Fine.
When you get back.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be right down.
Attention! We have a traitor in the compound. Shoot Sam Fisher on sight.
Are you crazy? We'll die. We're going to die either way. I'm just making sure we have plenty of company.
What? What? He's insane! He can't trigger the bomb with us in here!
Make sure that the bomb doesn't kill him, would you?
Sure thing. No, don't!
Where did who go? It's like there was nobody here.
Authorities are reporting that there are still arrests to be made, but that the multinational plot to detonate nuclear devices in New York and Los Angeles has been foiled.
Sir, Fisher's still unaccounted for. I don't have enough men to secure the building and search for him.
Your first priority is Fisher. Do you understand me?
Authorities point to Masood Ibn Yusuf as the mastermind of the plot. He was taken into custody by federal agents this morning in a small boat in New York Harbor. Masood was working in conjunction with a domestic terror organization known as John Brown's Army.
We found Mendez. He's down and he's been stripped of gear. Looks like Fisher got to him.
At least he's alive. Now go find Fisher. Sweep the area in a 6-block radius and get some eyes down on the docks. He's not getting away.
Members of the JBA were arrested during an FBI sweep this afternoon, though at least one career criminal, Carson Moss, is rumored to still be at large.
Sir, we have a confirmed sighting. He's on Pier 16 at... No, wait. He's headed for the river.
Backup is on its way. Whatever you do, do not let him get away.
We have secured all of the fissionable material and all of the terrorists involved in masterminding this plot, said FBI spokesman Roy Daniels. It's a credit to all of the brave law enforcement and intelligence operatives involved.
Fisher, this is the FBI! Let us move! You are under arrest! He's diving into the river! Also, open fire! Too late! He's gone!
Daniels went on to say that all that was left was, and I quote, tying up loose ends.
Neil is never late.
Maybe he got held up or something.
Maybe he got held up. What are you, an idiot? He's not going to get held up and miss the handoff.
You think something happened?
I don't know. We were supposed to keep radio silence, but...
It's been 3 hours, man.
Which means the whole thing's probably gone tits up. Ah, screw it. Take us into the harbor. Masood's just going to have to get his own goddamn bomb. This one's got New York's name on it.
Come on.
Sam, where are you? Is that you?
Enrica, get inside, now! No!
We did good, Sam. Didn't we? In the end?
Of course, Enrica.
Oh, Sam. I'm so sorry.
See you in hell. You murdered her, Williams.
She was a target. You lost your perspective.
You are going to pay.
Really? You won't be the one to collect. We'll find you, Fisher. You can't hide from us.
Watch me.
I will.
We interrupt this programming to bring you a breaking news story. The United States narrowly averted catastrophe today as a three-pronged terrorist assault was foiled. Authorities were able to derail attempts to detonate atomic devices in Nashville, Los Angeles, and Manhattan. The identities of the terrorists are still unknown, as no group has stepped forward to claim responsibility for the acts. FBI spokesman Herbert Mangle said today, several devices, which we believe to be nuclear in nature, were recovered before they could be detonated. We are investigating how they were brought into the country and are following every angle. The president praised the preparedness and swiftness of action of the FBI and local authorities, noting that they had saved not only his life, but the lives of millions of Americans.